He just isn't good. He's not. I don't rate him. On this Wolfie here, welcome back to the BVB Let's Play on FM16. That rhymes, kind of. It's a wrap. We've got the transfers here. I know y'all excited. I'm excited. Let's be having you. Let's go to the transfer center and see what they're bringing up and some of the sources that they're talking about and the news. Yeah. So for the first out, Mikel Merino has gone out on loan to Leganés. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, his current ability is at 1.5 star, and he's got the potential ability of 3.5 star. He's got that kind of 1 star in black there, so he can go up to 4.5. But yeah, it does look very promising. It does look like he could be something special in the future. But right now, he just isn't going to do well in the first team. So the best thing for me to do is to offer this guy out on loan and make sure that he's getting first team football, which he actually has played 1 game for the in the pre-seasons for them, and I'm hoping they actually do keep their word and give him first team football. However, as with all of my loans, I do have the option to recall him should they not be playing him. So yeah. Felix Passlack has remained in Germany but has gone out on loan to Kaiserslautern in the 2nd division of Germany. Very, very special player. He's going to be something special. He's very versatile, can play kind of familiarly all down the left, can play all down the right comfortably, and is kind of getting familiar with playing down the middle as well. So they've got a very versatile player on their hands, and he's a very versatile player for Dortmund. But again, right now, he just isn't good enough to fit in the first team, and I'd be lying if I said I was going to use him. So the Marchucker just slid, just slid over to Kaiserslautern. A couple cheeky miles down. I don't know how far Kaiserslautern is from Dortmund, but yeah, he's gone down to Kaiserslautern. The good thing is with this deal is that he's remained in Germany, so he is still getting used to that German football. Whereas with you know, other loanees, they've actually left Germany. So I don't know. It's kind of like a good deal, perfect deal for me in this one. And again, I've got the option to recall him on loan should they start playing games. So Stenzel has gone out on loan to Osasuna, who are in the 1st division in La Liga. I'm hoping that they actually do give him first team football, because considering they're in the first flight in Spain, it's hard to see how they're going to give someone whose current ability is 2 stars and doesn't look that convincing right now to hold a first team position over some of the players that they have. We'll have to see, but as you already know, look, that recall from loan deal is there. I do not play because I know some of these managers play games. They just want to make a sign-in that they don't have to pay for. Once they get a sign-in, he don't play, but he's just there for backup. But none of my players, they ain't gonna be backups. They ain't gonna be backups because I am making sure they all get their first team football. Finally, some money deals happening. So Nevan Subotic, one of my favorite defenders since I've been a Dortmund fan, actually has officially left, just because I just wouldn't be using him and I want him to have a good career. I want the best for Subotic. I do like Subotic. So he's gone out to Leicester City for £6 million. That's the fee. Again, I wasn't going to use him, and he's actually valued at £6 million, so they met his value as well. You know, he's been a fantastic servant from Dortmund. You know, Klopp definitely was a fan of him, brought him over from Mainz, and kind of did the work with him since then. Leicester City, kind of, you know, rebuilding their, or kind of adding on to their Premier League squad, and I think that's a great addition for them. Nevan Subotic there, that is a very strong centre back for their club. So yeah, he's gone out. Let me know what you guys think. But £6 million was the fee, and it's a good deal for both parties in my opinion. Now this peasant has gone to Tottenham, and I've never really understood why Dortmund actually signed him in the first place. I don't actually see what's so good about him. Besides his natural fitness, his balance, his bravery, his aggression, his work rate, and his heading, I don't see what's so good about Adrian Ramos. I don't. I actually know on a real level, I think I don't rate him. I don't really think he's overrated or underrated. I just don't think anyone cares too much about Adrian Ramos, if I'm honest. He's just one of those players that I just don't really care for and don't rate and wouldn't use, and it was better for me to sign two more strikers that I would be using rather than keeping this one striker that was eating up my wages and I wouldn't be using. The guy is now earning £47,000 per week. Lord God have mercy. So yeah, but yeah, for them, I guess he's going to be a backup option to Harry Kane, and that's what he's been at Dortmund. He's been a backup to Aubameyang. So I guess the guy wants to live in the shadows of top strikers. I don't know. He should have picked another team because he had a couple offers still. I'm talking about a good 12 offers as well, and he picked Tottenham maybe because they're offering him more money. But who wants to be a backup all their life? You know what I mean? Like, that's you want to be heads, not tails. Come on, mate. Now for the Irons. Miroslav Klose, the German ledge, has signed with Borussia Dortmund on a free. Was let go by Lazio at the end of last season. That Marchuka is he on FM. I don't know. So just in general, he is a legend. He is a legend. Look at that. Look at the amount of goals this guy has scored. He's a German legend, and I'm glad that he has finally joined Borussia Dortmund. And the fans are happy. I'm happy. Leading player, complete role model for youngsters, and he is tutoring one of the young players that I've actually signed as well, which you're going to find out in a minute. So I'm blessed to have this guy in the squad. You know, if Aubameyang gets injured or whatever, he is a perfect backup replacement for him as well. So yeah, Miroslav Klose comes in on a free. We're only paying, well, I say we're only paying because he did ask for a lot of money. We're only paying him £59,000 per week, and he picked us over like the likes of Chelsea, Juventus, and AC Milan. So I'm quite happy that he's picked us over some of the top clubs in Europe. So it's a nice feeling. I think it's because we're German. We've got that German link up. You know I had to bring him back again, you know. Because since Real Sociedad, we have not seen Zivkovic on my channel. But now he's back. He is back, and he's going to have to pave his way this time. He's not just going to get first team football. There is a ladder he's going to have to climb through. He's got to get through Götze, then he's got to get through Klose, and then he's got to get through Aubameyang. So he's got a ladder to climb, but he's getting tutored by Klose, so that ladder might get climbed real quick up in the mix, so you never know. But I'm very pleased to have signed Zivkovic. The fee was £7.5 million, and it is quite a hefty fee, but you already know what he can do. You've seen what he can do with Real Sociedad. You've seen what he can do in other Let's Plays as well. You've seen what this guy can do, so I am very pleased, and I just think he fits in with Dortmund's kind of philosophy, their playing style, the look of Dortmund. He just does look like a Dortmund player, so I'm very, very, very kind of feeling a bit Jurgen Kloppish with this deal, if you will. But yeah, £7.5 million was the fee, and hopefully he can become something great. But with the likes of Aubameyang in the squad, Götze in the squad, Royce, Schürrle, there's no way he's not going to turn out to be something. And in the future, we're planning for the future. We've got more, and we've got Dembele and Zivkovic. Come on, I've already prepared the front man for the future. Last signing was Martin Caceres. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not 100% sure, but let me know in the comment section down below. But I believe that's how you say his name. But the 28-year-old Uruguayan defender was let go by Juventus at the end of last season after playing 3 seasons with them. I think 3 or 4 seasons he had with Juventus from Sevilla. Yeah, 4 seasons. And yeah, he signed with us for a free. I am very confident in his ability to kind of be that rock we need in defense. He's familiar in centre back there, and he's also good on the right back position as well. And Piszczek is kind of getting on. Piszczek is 30 years old, turning 31. So, you know, should he start to wear off and tie down a bit, we've got Caceres who can just slide back into his position and do the job he needs to do. You can see the tackling there is on 16, work rate on 16, teamwork on 14, bravery on 18, aggression on 16, pace on 16, balance on 16. He does look like a quite special player, but he's not going to be able to play for that long, and some of his attributes will go down because that natural fitness ain't looking too clean. insane if I'm real with you, but nevertheless, we'll get at least 2 seasons out of him before we have to push him on. But yeah, very good deal, and it's a free. It's a freaking free. Wages are a bit high, 75,000, but the guy is free and is now valued at near enough 50 million pounds. That's a bargain. Come off my screen, man. That's a freaking bargain, that is. So yeah, 3 deals, 3 signings. And I think they've all been signings that we have needed to make. It's nothing, you know, we've only spent £7.5 million, and that was on Zivkovic. And we brought in £11.5 million. And it's nothing too much. Learning from my mistakes in previous saves on YouTube. Sometimes I pay too much, or I do too much, or I spend too much, which leaves the club in bad financial positions, and then I end up not enjoying the save because literally the club goes broke. But now I've learned, and the positions I really need to focus on was a new centre back and a new right back. I wanted a new right back because, as I said, Piszczek was getting old, and I wanted someone to replace him or kind of come in and slot in. I know we've got Eric Durm, but if Eric Durm's there and then Piszczek leaves, then we still got no one. So yeah, I need a new centre back because Subotic has been sold. So I've got that in Martin Caceres. I needed a backup striker or a young striker to develop while we still got closer in the squad and while we've got Aubameyang, and that was in Zivkovic there. And I wanted 3 strikers to make sure we're comfy and comfortable going into the Champions League. And our backup striker there is Miroslav Klose, who is more than capable of doing a backup job over Aubameyang when he's out with an injury or just, you know, out with fitness problems and stuff. A lot of young kids gone out on a free because we weren't going to use them and they wouldn't have reached their potential at Dortmund. So that has been that. That is the transfer centre. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave. Oh lord, actually I ain't finished. Let's have a look here. Let's go to world. I said let's go to, and then go to transfers like that. Then go to July, is it? Yeah, okay, cool. And then go up, like, would you, yeah. Okay, so the biggest transfer so far, which is a shock to me, is Alexander Dragovic from Dynamo Kiev to Bayern Munich. So we've got Dragovic in the Bundesliga this season. Mario Fernandes, one of my targets, has gone to Chelsea for a fee of 9.75 million, which I think I saw potentially will go up to 14 million. We're third there. Rikario Zivkovic, the signing from Ajax. Don't know why I struggled to that. Ajax, he's now at Borussia Dortmund for 7.5 million. Mario's left Villarreal to go to United for 7 million. Subotic gone to Leicester for 6 million. And yeah, so if you have enjoyed this, pretty much everything we've already spoken about. Yeah. So these are the bar trucking transfers that have happened around the world. So we've got Dragovic going to Bayern Munich for 13.5 million. We've got Mario Fernandes, who left CSK Moscow for Chelsea for 9.75 million. Rikario Zivkovic left Ajax, of course, to join us for 7.5 million. Mario left Villarreal and has gone to United for 7 million. We've got ourselves in there. We sold Subotic to Leicester for 6 million. One of the highest, I think that's in the top. Yeah, it's in the top 5 in July. Adrian Ramos has left Borussia Dortmund as well to go to Tottenham Hotspurs, we've just seen. And then Craig Dawson has left West Brom to go to Crystal Palace. Gino Peruzzi has left Boca Juniors to go to Villarreal. That guy is such a cheap but beastly signing. If I needed a right back, I would have definitely considered this guy, but unfortunately I don't need a right back right now. But he's titanium. Roma has gone from Olympiacos to Leicester City for 2.3 million. Who in the blue hell is this? Dabney Dos Santos Souza. I've never heard of you in my life. He's 19 years old. I'm guessing that he's old. I'm guessing that he's got that potential. What? Already? He doesn't usually go this soon. Have the Wiz kids updated this month, because he doesn't go this soon, but he's gone to. They loaned him back. So he's gone to Benfica, but I think they loaned him back for a season. Okay, cool. Morris Leitner gone to Fenerbahce for 1.3 million. Someone told me, not someone told me, but I've read up that Bogger is supposedly the next Paul Pogba. So I'm going to thoroughly scout this Marchika through August if I've even got him on my database, because that could be he's not on the database. Okay. Or is it Dab? No, it's definitely not Dabo, because why would that, is that him? There he is. Bogger. apparently this Marchuka is the next Paul Pogba. He's on loan at Granada. I am still going to add him to the short list, and as you guys are witnessing now, I am going to get my best scout, which is Nani, and I'm going to scout him thoroughly for a whole 3 months so I can get a really good scout report on him. Whether we can just put in an offer while he's out on loan and just secure him for when he comes back. But yeah, that has been the transfer window, guys. It's been a very calm and composed transfer window for myself. I only spent 7.5 million. Still got 17 million to spend. I am looking for a new midfielder because I feel like that's the I mean, you know, Road is supposed to be Gundogan's replacement, but I don't know. I feel like we probably need someone a bit stronger, so I want to look for another midfielder, but everywhere else I'm pretty much content with. I'm kind of just okay with how the squad looks at the moment. There's nothing just slide this over here because I don't know why the potential and all that good stuff has just vanished, but we're gonna add it in anyway. General potential is on scouting. You're messing up. Potential, and then scouting also on my boy ability, and drag that Marchuka over. Well, drag this over a bit more like that, and then yeah, cool. So yeah, that is pretty much it. But yeah, as I said, I'm quite content with the squad. I don't know, is he? Yeah, so this is the smart thing I've done. Well, this is kind of cool. I think I don't know if I mentioned it, but yeah, Krosa is training Zivkovic, and I did want Dembele to kind of get tutored by Marco Reus. However, Dembele already has some kind of first team responsibilities. Look at them freaking stats. Oh lord, it's gonna be a wrap this season. His value is going up by the day. He started off on like 200 and something K, and now he's valued at 600K. I'm hoping by the end of the season he'll be a lot higher than that. However, I don't really want to use him, so I don't want him to get higher than that. Got Mario Götze, who's transferred from Bayern Munich there. 17.75 million is his value, looking very clean indeed. I've got Shinji Kagawa. Don't really know what I'm going to do with Shinji. I am training him to play midfield because I feel like that's the smarter option right now. I think, you know, I mean, nah, I want to train him as a midfielder. I mean, I could have played him on the right hand side, but we've got a lot of wingers, so the best thing for me to do would be to change my man Shinji in midfield, because I really don't want to sell him. I really do not want to sell Shinji. I'm a massive fan of Kagawa, so I'd rather just keep him in the squad for as long as I can and get the best out of him. I got Andre Schürrle there. Doesn't really look. He actually does look good, but you know, I'm hoping that he does improve a little bit. He's 24 years old though. Jeez, I thought he was older than that. He's only 2 years older than me. Blazikowski. Now I was going to get rid of this Marchuka. I really was going to slide him out of the squad, but a lot of people, I left a poll on Twitter. That's where y'all need to just skirt. Hit me up on Twitter at Wolfie, and you can get the latest info on what I'm doing in all of my series. Whatever series I'm doing, that's where I kind of post and kind of get help and feedback from everyone, because sometimes I do get a bit lost in my own system and I do require a bit of help, so I do kind of tend to ask people what should I do, and a lot of people said to keep Blazikowski, so I'm keeping him for the rest of the season, but I will be getting rid of him in the end of next season. Got Emre Moore. Guy look clean, y'all. Jeez. I need to get face for him because that just is gonna annoy me. You can't be in my squad with no face, so I'm definitely gonna get face for him and just add it in myself because I can do that. We've got Julian Wage. Oh, I still haven't found out how to say his name. I'm messing up. Sven Bender has had a bid come in for him, and it's one of them ones where I don't know. I actually don't know what to do with him. But yeah, a position I'm definitely, or I should probably reconsider now, but I don't really want to because I can't really sell Berkey because he's only been with us, he's only just joined in the game, he's only just joined the season. Well, in real life he hasn't, but in the game he has. So with that being said, because I can't get rid of him now, I don't really want to have 3 goalkeepers. So what I will be doing is in January I probably will offload Berkey and I probably will sign Timo Horn from Stuttgart. I think it's Stuttgart he plays for, or is it not? It's either Stuttgart or Cologne. It's Cologne. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this Mario Tracker has a release clause or something in the mix, but yeah, we'll check. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm gonna end the episode here. The next video y'all will see will be up in the mix against the first game of the season against Ingolstadt, and we'll also play Leverkusen as well. So if you have enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like. Look at them pre-seasons, y'all. Jeez, I'll show you that in the next episode. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like, and I'll see you for the next video. Peace.